Prince William has officially taken his royal charm to the dance floor, or at least to America's favorite ballroom stage. In a surprise that no one saw coming, the Prince of Wales made a stunning debut appearance on Dancing with the Stars during its grand 20th anniversary celebration. And yes, it's exactly as iconic as it sounds. Royalty meeting reality TV, tradition blending with glitter, and a prince adding a little sparkle to primetime television. The November 11th, 2025 episode of Dancing with the Stars Season 34 wasn't just another night of foxtrots and sambas, it was a cultural moment. Just as the cameras rolled, fans were stunned to see a familiar royal face appear on screen, Prince William himself, beaming from a video call. His message was playful, warm, and full of good humor. He congratulated contestant Robert Irwin, the Australian wildlife conservationist and son of the late Steve Irwin, who has been dancing his heart out this season. Prince William, in his typically charming and reserved manner, smiled and said something that immediately melted hearts. "Guys, you've got a seriously good chance of winning this. Robert, I know your tinkle toes are going off elsewhere, but I need you back down here soon. And Witney, get him in as much glitter as you can." It was a royal endorsement, delivered with wit, warmth, and a touch of sparkle. The ballroom audience erupted in laughter and applause, and social media exploded almost instantly. What made this cameo even more special was the story behind it. Robert Irwin, known for his big heart and his passion for wildlife, has been deeply involved in Prince William's environmental initiative, the Earthshot Prize. The two men have built a bond rooted in their shared mission to protect the planet. This year, when the Earthshot Prize ceremony was held in Rio de Janeiro, Robert couldn't attend because he was competing on Dancing with the Stars. That decision clearly didn't go unnoticed by William, who decided to surprise Robert in the best way possible by showing up, virtually, right in the middle of the show. Behind the scenes, producers reportedly kept the royal cameo top secret. Even ABC executives were sworn to absolute silence. The segment was filmed in advance, only hours before it aired, with Prince William coordinating directly with the DWTS team from the UK. The palace wanted the moment to feel spontaneous, human, and genuine, not like a PR move. And that's exactly how it came across. The prince wasn't there to promote anything. He was there to support a friend, to add joy to the night, and to show that even royals can have a sense of fun and lightheartedness. Now, let's talk about the performance that night. Robert Irwin and professional dancer Witney Carson performed a breathtaking foxtrot to Footprints in the Sand by Leona Lewis. But this wasn't just any song. It carried deep meaning for Robert and his family because his sister, Bindi Irwin, had previously danced to the same song when she won Dancing with the Stars Season 21 back in 2015. That performance was emotional back then, a tribute to their late father, Steve Irwin. And now, a decade later, the song returned, connecting generations and emotions all at once. Robert and Witney's routine was pure art, elegant, emotional, and deeply personal. The audience could feel the weight of that dedication. Before stepping onto the floor, Robert even said that the dance was for Bindi, for his family, and for Prince William. As he glided across the ballroom, there was a sense of legacy in motion, the child of a global icon being supported by a modern prince who also carries his father's legacy of duty and compassion. When the performance ended, the judges were visibly moved. Carrie-Ann Inaba praised Robert's grace and storytelling. Derek Hugg called it one of the most heartfelt performances of the season. The scores were strong, the crowd was roaring, and the ballroom glittered not just with sequins, but with genuine emotion. And then came the aftermath. Social media went wild. Fans couldn't get enough of the idea of Prince William on Dancing with the Stars. Memes flooded Twitter and Instagram. Prince William, the real king of the ballroom, from Buckingham Palace to the ballroom, and royal approval unlacked. Clips of his video message racked up millions of views in hours. Even the BBC covered the story with a playful tone, calling it the most unexpectedly delightful royal cameo of the year. Royal watchers also took note of the timing. Prince William's appearance came at a moment when the royal family has been working hard to modernize their image, focusing on global causes, personal connections, and authenticity. And this wasn't just a PR stunt. It was a sign of how William connects with people. He wasn't talking about policy or formality. He was cheering on a friend in sequins and dance shoes. That's the kind of humanity people love seeing from the royals. The Earthshot connection added another layer of meaning. The initiative, launched by William in 2020, aims to find and reward solutions that help repair the planet by 2030. Robert Irwin's role as a global ambassador has been central. His family's wildlife conservation work aligns perfectly with Earthshot's mission. So when Robert chose to stay on Dancing with the Stars, instead of flying to Rio for the Earthshot ceremony, some fans wondered if there'd be tension. But instead of any drama, William turned it into a moment of encouragement. His surprise appearance was a gesture of support, saying, in essence, "I see what you're doing, and I'm proud." The message landed beautifully. It humanized William, showing him not as a distant royal, but as a man who values friendship and purpose. And it gave Robert's journey on the show a whole new dimension. The prince's blessing felt like the royal equivalent of a standing ovation. Meanwhile, behind the curtains at Dancing with the Stars, insiders called the cameo a masterstroke. The 20th anniversary season was already packed with nostalgia, iconic moments, and big names, but this was the headline that outshone them all. In 2 decades of ballroom magic, the show has seen sports legends, Hollywood icons, and music stars. But a British royal? That was a first. Even the judges admitted they were caught off guard. Bruno Tonellini was seen clapping and laughing, clearly delighted by the royal surprise. Some crew members said it felt like the whole room lit up when William appeared on the screen. And for the audience, that single video message became the highlight of the night. Across the Atlantic, British media and royal fans were equally entertained. Some cheekily suggested that Prince William himself should join Strictly Come Dancing next season, the British counterpart of Dancing with the Stars. Of course, that's unlikely to happen anytime soon, but the very idea got fans dreaming of a royal cha-cha. This event also reignited conversation about how the monarchy engages with pop culture. Over the years, the royal family has been cautious about entertainment appearances, preferring formality over fun. But in recent years, we've seen William and Kate loosen that approach, from participating in social media trends to engaging with younger audiences through podcasts and short-form videos. Appearing on Dancing with the Stars, even virtually, felt like a bold step into the modern media landscape. For Robert Irwin, this was career gold. Already beloved for his kindness, his smile, and his resemblance to his father, this moment elevated him beyond the crocodile hunter's son. It placed him in global headlines as a star in his own right, a young conservationist, a talented performer, and now the man with royal backing. His chemistry with Witney Carson, his dance partner, has also become a fan favorite, and now, with the royal endorsement, their journey seems unstoppable. The night ended with hugs, tears, and a ballroom full of energy. But the conversation continues. Was this a one-time royal cameo, or could we see more of Prince William engaging in pop culture moments like this? Insiders say the future king understands the power of moments like these, the ability to connect with millions through entertainment, to show warmth and humor, and to subtly champion his causes in spaces where people least expect it. Prince William's appearance on Dancing with the Stars wasn't about dancing. It was about bridging worlds, royalty and reality, tradition and television, duty and delight. It showed that leadership doesn't always have to be serious. Sometimes it can sparkle. And for the show itself, this moment will go down in DWTS history. A future king dropping in to encourage a friend. It's not just another celebrity cameo. It's a reminder that joy, friendship, and a little bit of glitter can unite us all, no matter where we come from. As the credits rolled that night, fans were left smiling, talking, and tweeting, a perfect blend of royalty, rhythm, and reality TV magic. Whether you're a fan of the monarchy, a lover of dance, or just someone who enjoys a good surprise, one thing's certain: Prince William's Dancing with the Stars debut was an unforgettable television moment. And who knows, maybe next season we'll see another royal wave, maybe this time from Kate Middleton cheering in the audience, or even a special message from Prince George, Princess Charlotte, or Prince Louis, wishing their dad's favorite contestant good luck. Until then, the ballroom has been royally blessed, and the world is watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more celebrity updates just like this.